Okay, so here's the deal. We're back with Pathologic. Now, all that being said, at the end of the last video, I talked about that I was going to take some time and do a little looking on this game because I hit a point where I was kind of lost, and that thing at the end of the last video that just absolutely mollywopped me is a worm. Figured that out. But there's just been kind of a big struggle. But I've done some looking. I have a little bit more information, so we're gonna give this a shot. Honestly, I'm excited. I'm nervous. I've also learned that this game is a cult classic, which is unusual for me. I'd never heard of this game, so I'm just taking things a step at a time, and I do have some I do have a bit of a walkthrough. It's like if I get truly stuck, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, let's load in and see what happens on this bachelor run. Like, it's up just for the purpose of I'm stuck. So yeah, we're gonna give this the old college try. Ha! There's the worm. So I learned that we can follow him, but we can keep our distance as well. I don't know where this is taking me. Ah, hello, creepy child. Keeping my distance, because it definitely beat the shite out of me. Hello again, another creepy child. Where are we? The railway station. Okay, now I did see something else about getting a gun. So we're gonna give that so the worm noticed me. Hello, children. You're terrifying. Leave me alone. Oh, the worm is chasing me still. Woo! Don't attack me. I wonder, did I need to stay there? Oh no. Oh, that's not... I forget how this works. Nope, I died again. Okay. Okay. Maybe I need to go... Do I go get the gun first? Let's see. Let's give it a shot. So I want to go back across the bridge. Which I believe is this way. No. I get turned around in this game so easily. So very easily. But I'm trying. Hello. Hello, child. Hello, man. We know all about you. What's up? The soul and a halves got the opportunity to catch their breath. This is good. Now everyone will have time to prepare. Otherwise, we'd have to mourn our boys. And the halves will have been orphaned. Soul and a halves? That's a catchy name. Notkin says it's because each of them has a familiar. A cat, a dog, a crow, or a grass snake. Half a soul more than a normal person or a normal animal. Is this a game? It's a lifestyle that's larger than life. If you join the soul and a halves, you have to adopt a pet. As you raise it, you change. Then, when it grows, I think it's the other way around. Your half begins to take care of you. And so you're always together, bound forever. What if the animal dies? I don't know. No half has ever died before. What kind of soul and a half are you if your familiar can die? They wouldn't take you in the first place. Naturally. It's weird. I've never had a conversation with a child in this game. They're terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. So I'm collecting. Oh my god, I had a scalpel this whole time. And I've had a block I forgot about. I was trying to hit it. Drugs, rations, straight razor, and kerosene. Hello? Put the dukes away. So it said something about south of Isidore's there would be a thing happening. Now, I might have missed it, but it's worth a shot. Hello, child. I've heard so much about you. Ooh. You look cheerful. That's a good sign. Oh, okay. Children around here are weird. Hello? Another creepy child. Oh, okay. I was like, wait, it's gonna let me just walk into a stranger's house? The question is, are the guards still here? That's right, I've got to come around. Hello, guards. Interesting. I thought we were going to fist fight. Oh, this is what I'm looking for. Oh. Burning someone. Here we go. Which they had talked about. Burning someone alive for all of this. A suspect. Oh. Okay. So we now have a gun and some bullets. So my question is, how do I Okay. Hold on. I just looked at settings. Hold on. Sheath holster weapon is X. Okay, so we have letters, which is also something I learned, which is new. Dear Bachelor Denkovsky, it was most disconcerting to learn that the powers that be have the intention of shutting down the laboratory that owes its fame largely to your own research in the field of thanatology. It is true that your detractors have branded your studies scientifically stubborn. Rejoice, Bachelor, for there are observable for there is an observable case that would quell the obscurants that reject the research of death, aging, necrosis as a subject that lacks academic viability. This case, were you to document it, would go a long ways towards restoring your reputation as a scholar. The subject in question is Simon Kane. who has ruled the town where I live for as long as I can remember. This man's longevity transcends the bounds of what is plausible. It is phenomenal, no less, and I struggle to give an explanation of it with what scientific means I have at my disposal. Make no delay. Is a sensational discovery to be made here. A breakthrough that will not only save your laboratory, but also revivify your studies and greatly increase your scientific renown. Your humble servant and faithful colleague, Isidore Braca. P.S. I spoke to Simon on your behalf, and he has kindly agreed to facilitate your effort. Daring ideas and far-fetched projects are traditionally very well respected in our neck of the woods. Okay, so we get a new letter each day, I'm going to guess. There's also another list. We have our map. And then today's quest. And then we have some other tasks. Okay. It's good to know. And then how does one equip a weapon? Okay. So now we have the gun. And I want to go to the termitary, right? I'm walking the wrong direction. So it's this way. Haha. And not getting attacked by the worm. Hopefully. If I get attacked by the worm, then I guess I'll just try to kill it. Okay. I really want to know how to equip a weapon. Wow, the sky looks beautiful. Given everything that's going on. These are just slotted windows. How do I get in here? Oh, it'll be this way. Maybe? Or do I have to get on the railway? So I have to get on the railway, which walks me by where that worm was that I was supposed to fight. Well, maybe fight. I don't know. I don't know. First block. But how does one... I wonder if I have to go fight the worm. So we're down at the factory, aren't we? Yeah. So we have adults. We have lots of adults. So let's see if... Wait, where is... I understand what I've been doing wrong. Hello, child. You're mighty terrifying. Hello, additional child. Who is incredibly spooky. All these children, man. I've gone... Hello. Okay, so here is the lump. There's not a way in on this side. Blah, 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 blah. Feckin' worm. Let's see, is his junior here? I don't believe so. So where is he?
Swine. Beasts. I shouldn't have indulged their whims.
Yes, getting everything back on track won't be an easy task. I don't think he was murdered. How could he have created monocracy not perish? He couldn't in this place. Balance requires equilibrium. In favor of the local hotshots? Come now. What I'm saying is when someone takes too much upon themselves, they always end up ground down. That's how life works. Yes, I say Simon was one to bend to the circumstances, not the other way around. No one seems to doubt that. Simon has lived a very long life. Very long. He was a worthy man. But long doesn't mean eternal, does it? No one is to blame for his death. Examine the body and you'll see for yourself it just happened. Cain won't let me examine the body. Well, that's temporary. A family tradition. He's not lying to you. He truly believes Simon was murdered. Were he to admit that Simon simply died of death, he'd probably go to his last home himself. The shock would be too much for the man. It didn't appear sentimental to me.
Lucky people are bad hands at correcting their faults. They always believe that they're right when fortune backs up their vice or folly.
Interesting. So I didn't realize I could keep talking to them too. So what if he did? So where have you been? Where what YouTube been talking about? All I want to know is why you left to see Simon afterwards. What were you two talking about? Business, my curious friend. Purely business. I have no interest in other subjects and has nothing to do with you. With that, I bid you. The door is behind you. The big one. Find out the truth anyway.
No.
Where's your son? I would like to know where your son is, please. Okay. I understand, I think, now. So I want to go left and down. So following the worm. So the worm is outside of the shack that I need to go to. I just need to not get absolutely freaking pummeled to death. Figure this out eventually. Nope, I went the wrong way. Yeah. Okay, so I avoided the worm. Ha! Ha ha! Ha ha! I'm gonna loot your shit. What? Except there's nothing to loot. Hello, sir.
Don't tell me that's not what you were expecting.
You found me here. Well, I'm not surprised. I suppose you're not too surprised by the fact that everyone knows about you either. The rumor of your arrival spread like fire. Why have you come? Come for some sightseeing. There was a peculiar incident yesterday by the spleen. The children were playing in the mud as usual, and then suddenly they ran away from the sandbox, and the parents noticed that their hands were smothered in blood. However, none of them were wounded. Neither were any of them surprised. That's the solution to the puzzle. When the worried adults came to the place where the children had been playing, they found nothing unusual there, only sticks and stones. What do you make of it? Your children play peculiar games. Nice to meet a person of a skeptical mind. I'm Vladislav Ogminsky, the younger one, of course. And you are, of course, Daniel Dakovsky. Nice to meet you.
We promise according to our hopes. We perform according to our fears.
Bachelor, I have news for you that should prove to be of interest. You seem to be looking for a killer, right? I'm listening. I'll have to briefly explain a few things to you. Have you already been told what the termitary is? No, I haven't. The termitary is a huge bunkhouse where the Bull Project workers live, although living is the wrong term for it. They nest. Their nesting is a commune with a rather simple way of life. It could be without reservation, be called savage. What's the Bull Project? Is the whole industrial system of the town, from the abattoir to the goods station. Would you care to listen as to why I wanted to see you in the first place? Very much so. Please, go ahead. Let's get to the point then. A case of pointless, aimless unrest has occurred in the hive mind's nest. The workers there are prone to lashing out from time to time, like beasts frightened by a storm. They rage, they howl, they gnaw at one another. An unsightly image of a mass uprising. What does that have to do with Simon's murder? Riots occurred in the termitary several times before. The mob goes crazy for a few days, then they calm down just as unexpectedly. All of them at once. The sudden calm is just a void of reason as the unrest that had sent them agog previously. Having a certain experience with the kin, we simply block the entrance to this zoo off until the riot defeats itself. We usually lock them up beforehand. The evidence of an upcoming outbreak of mass lunacy becomes obvious in advance, and the termitary's father superior informs us of it. But Father Tai Cheek has recently passed. A curious circumstance, don't you think? Mass anarchy. Anyway, a member of the kin managed to run off into town while we were busy taking measures. You think he's the killer? I think you and I can help each other, Doctor. You're looking for the killer, and I'm sure it's a runaway butcher. The title of half-man suits him very nicely. The Canes claim that Simon could not have been killed by a human hand, don't they? And our family doesn't need unnecessary unrest in the town. This butcher can babble devil knows what. His mind is most likely clouded with insane ideas. So you'd rather keep him mum? You are correct. They barely know how to speak, but that only makes it worse. Half men, half beasts. If they start preaching, you feel as though you've encountered a doomsayer. I need this butcher to disappear. Hand him over to the Canes, or simply kill him if the beast attacks you. The reward will be hefty. Very well. I'll look into this. Where can I find him? He's most likely being harbored in a suspicious house. That's the crude sprawl. Yes. My father is a man of rather hard-handed disposition and quick-tempered to boot. If he finds out the crude sprawl is concealing a fugitive, he will make a mess. Pointless brutality serves no one. I'm looking for peace rather than blood, I'm telling you. Show me the house. Thought the younger is more eager to get rid of some beast-like troublemaker. Wonder what the creature whose murder would not be considered a crime looks like. Okay. All right. So I'm looking to go across back this way. Okay. I'm starting to understand a little bit better. I'm very far in the wrong direction. It's fine. I get lost walking around in these games. Well, hell. Hell's bells. I do like these designs on this fencing. Wall gating. I don't know. The wall of the garden. Wall of the garden, if you say so. Hello? You didn't stop. We know a thing or two about life. Huh. The war has been postponed. If it has come to this, we shall unite and hunt the Turnskin. Not king. Interesting. That was one kid that didn't stop. And the rest of them are just freaking creepy. Okay. This is the path we'll turn down. It's just so ominous and so creepy. I already don't vibe with like children and horror games and stuff. That's just creepy. Creepy, creepy, creepy. Yeah, we're finally back on the right track. Okay. Oh. The stacks of the factory. Hello, child. Terrifying. Oh, that's just slower. I'm so used to playing Minecraft where you travel faster if you jump quickly. And it's just a habit. Once again, no one asking us. Got to smoke. People tell me dog. Well, I made an attempt. It didn't work. I don't... Okay. Okay. And... So then if we come up through here and come up inside this fence... I believe this will be it. Oh. We go down to enter. It's locked. This way. There's one of those creepy ass doll things. Hello? Hello?
Why is the termitary so loud? What are they celebrating?
Do you know where to find clean water around here? Fresh water. All that water comes from the steppe, which isn't exactly clean. Last year I inspected all the springs in the area. There seems to be no more clean water around. That salty taste is everywhere. It's reddish in color. There are disgusting clots in it. The town folk store clean water in homemade reservoirs. This modest supply should be enough to help us last a while. But afterwards, let's drink that bloody mixture. How disgusting.
We frequently do good to enable us with impunity to do evil.
Interesting. What do you want, I wonder? There's a runaway hiding here. Take me to him. Why would I? I just need to ask him a few questions. He's a butcher. He won't talk to you. You wouldn't understand him. He's been here for more than a day, but even I can't get him to talk. It is I who would rather tell you something. What do you want to tell me? Big Vlad has plugged the termitary up for a reason. The butcher's mumbling is all over the place, but if you listen carefully, you'll make out tales of such horrors that I get shivers all over. Thousands of people have lost their minds all at once in there. Many have died. Something's brewing inside. How did they die? Dunno, can't tell. The butcher will tell me anyway. Are you sure? If you've forgotten that he's crazed, if you think he'll communicate with you, you're mistaken. They aren't great talkers anyway. They can only howl, growl, and bawl when they're under a spell. Go then, butchers in the hospice. The entrance on the other side of the house. Don't come back here complaining afterwards, though. I'll deal with it. So, I've got the key to the other side. Those spooky dolls, man. What are they for? What are the kids doing with them? A whole bunch of words that I don't know what to... Nope. Do kindly tell me. Do you even understand me? I'm gonna die to the butcher. Yep. Oh! clue. I don't understand this scene either. I'm sure I will come later. But what? Am confused. Are you kidding me? Okay, I'll see you guys when I catch back up. Okay, so we're back, and we're back in here, and I'm gonna redo this conversation, and then we're gonna deal with the butcher. I've also figured out how to equip a weapon in this time.
There's a hole under my heart.
Okay. We're gonna find clean water then. How disgusting.
Why is the termitary so loud? What are they celebrating?
So you live here, huh? No, I don't. But seriously, what brings you here, Sir Outside Doctor? Just want to inspect the house. No one here is ill. In fact, there is no one here that could be of interest to you in any way. You're looking in the wrong place, Doctor. Vlad the Younger had a different opinion. Vlad the Younger that dropped you a hint about a killer hiding here. That little spider. He simply respects his father and doesn't want to wash the dirty linen of his family in public. Dirty linen, do explain. Big Vlad plugged the termitary up for a reason. The butcher's mumbling is all over the place, but if you listen carefully, you'll make out tales of such horror that I get shivers all over. Thousands of people have lost their minds all at once. Many have died. Something's brewing in there. How did they die? Don't know, can't tell. The butcher will tell me anyway. Are you sure? Have you forgotten that he's crazed? If you think he'll communicate with you, you're mistaken. There aren't great talkers anyway, and they can only howl, growl, and brawl when they're under a spell. Fine. Lead him out yourself. Really? Why? He's here entertaining me, and it's dangerous to go into this step anyway. What if his pursuers rip me apart in the street? What if they think I'm a Shubnek Dar? I don't know how to say that. I'll figure it out eventually. What can you offer me in return for my services? Lead him out or he'll get killed. You can show me the door if you want, but thugs for hire will be less compliant. What do you want? I'll ask a small favor from you in 4 days. Don't worry. You won't have to cut your arm off. Will you do it? I will. Fine. I'll take care of the butcher. He'll disappear. Consider him non-existent. But now you must leave. Don't try watching the door. You won't see anything anyway. And tell the old Minsky's thick-head bloodhounds they have no business here. I harbor no killers. Deal. So I have to go back. Alright, so I could have brawled him and fought with the butcher, but I died last time, so we're not going to do that. We're going to go back to the old Minsky's. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Dumped me out in a direction I wasn't expecting. So we'll hook a left. Hello, sir. Fancy a chat? I'm, ridiculous. Let's see, there's no way out this way, is there? Nope. Okay, okay. I mean, I do have a weapon, but if I don't have to use my weapon, I don't want to. I just walked in a big giant circle, didn't I? I did! Pew, 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 pew. Hello, child. Terrifying. Terrifying children. I believe that's the house I'm going for. Yes. Yes, it is. As long as I don't have to get in a brawl with Vlad Sr., I think we'll be fine. What in the fuck? An empty bottle is required. Hello, child.
Yes?
Capella. Look at this. If only my dear mother was alive, she would have taken the reign of power in her hands. Even father would listen to her. But would take care of us now, not Katerina for sure. The mistress is too exhausted. Katerina is supposed to take care of you? Katerina's scared like a child herself. And I also think she's being tricked. Yes, her prophecies come true, just like it's always been, but they're becoming more and more noisy. Every word she utters comes across as a metaphor. Too bad I don't know your mother. Yes, she had waves of warmth and power emanating from her. She held the whole town in her grasp, with a giant like a giant bird protecting her fledglings. Not a single demon could invade our little community. I remember those happy times. People like her leave this world earlier than those who only live for themselves.
It's hard for us to believe in things that lie outside of our scope.
I have a terrible headache, but it soon will pass. Coiling can help if you don't have anything better. So she's one of the children of the family. That's terrifying. She is terrifying. Children are scary and spooky. Hello, Senior.
Suspects is the Ripper. Funny.
Isidore came to see you, so what have you did? What have you two been talking about? I wanted to know why he left to see Simon afterwards. Pray forgive me. So he wanted to bring me to heel, that traitor, that bastard. Well, what he asked for was for me to stop the factory. How could I not knock him out? What were his reasons? His reasons? Huh, the bastard. He reasoned he'd pay a visit to my daughter. He knows full well how to pull my strings. Well, I told her to lock the door. So away he went none the wiser. Oh, the bastard. So I went to Simon, huh? Thank goodness my loafer of a son is hanging around somewhere. Huh? Now it makes sense. Huh. That, my dear, and a respectable friend is none of your business. My property, like I said, is in order. See the skin and meat delivery reports. You know how hard? No way. It's my domain. Whether one riots or not. And I'll have my way with them. Find everything out eventually. Okay. So...
Someone will have to be punished for this sin.
I don't think he was murdered. How could he who craved monocracy not perish? Balance requires equilibrium. Okay. So Simon's course of action contradicted yours. Come now. What I'm saying is when someone takes too much upon themselves. Yes. Okay, so we've done this. I wonder if I need to go back to the sun. And the sun... Okay. I have been playing this game for too long. My recording is probably about double, if not triple, what you guys are seeing. So this is probably going to be a nice short episode. I'm going to get some guidance and figure out what the hell I'm doing. Because right now it's proving to be difficult and I'm getting frustrated, which makes me have a really hard time wanting to keep going. So I'm going to stop. I'm going to take a breather and you guys will see me again and we're going to keep going. This game is a cult classic for a reason, and I want to know why. I want to know why. So, all that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you subscribe and like and comment and do all the things. And if you have tips, please leave them in the comments, because I'm actively, I actively watch my comment section, and I'm frustrated, but we'll get better. Anyway, thank you so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Be good to yourselves, be good to others. Stay warm out there if you're in a place like I am where it's frigid cold. So yeah, see you guys in the next video. Bye.